What if I told you that the number controlling your entire financial life can be completely rebuilt, not in years, but in months? Most people believe their credit score is fixed. Today, we're going to prove that wrong and walk you through exactly how it's done, step by step. Here's something most people never learn in school. Your credit score is not a measure of your worth. It's a calculation. And like any calculation, once you understand the formula, you can work it in your favor. Your FICO score, the one 90% of lenders use, is built from 5 components. Payment history makes up 35%. That's the single biggest piece. Every time you pay on time, you're earning points. Every missed payment is a setback, but not a permanent one. The second piece is amounts owed, 30% of your score. This is your credit utilization ratio. How much of your available credit are you actually using? Most people miss this completely. You might be paying your bills on time, but carrying a 90% balance on your cards, and that alone is crushing your score. Length of credit history accounts for 15%. This is why you should never close your oldest credit card. That card is silently helping your score just by existing. New credit inquiries make up 10%. Every time you apply for a card or loan, it takes a small hit. And finally, credit mix. Having a healthy variety of credit types like cards, installment loans, and mortgages. That's the last 10%. Understanding these 5 pieces is the first step. Now let's talk about the real enemy. Debt doesn't feel dangerous when it starts. A credit card here, a car loan there, maybe some medical bills. Before you know it, you're looking at numbers that feel impossible to overcome. Here's the truth about debt that the credit card companies hope you never figure out. If you have a $5,000 balance on a card with a 20% interest rate, and you only make the minimum payment each month, you will be paying that debt for 27 years, and you'll pay nearly $8,000 in interest alone. That's the trap. Minimum payments are designed to keep you in debt as long as possible. They barely cover the interest, with almost nothing going toward the actual balance. Think about that. You could be making payments every single month for over 2 decades and barely move the needle on what you owe. But here's the pivot point most people miss. The moment you understand how compounding interest works against you in debt, you can flip the script and make it work for you instead. Step 1. Pull your free credit report right now. Go to annualcreditreport.com. That's the only federally authorized source. You can get 1 free report from each of the 3 major bureaus: Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Do this today. It costs nothing. Why does this matter? Because studies show that 1 in 5 Americans has at least 1 error on their credit report. 1 in 5. That could be an account that isn't yours, a late payment that was actually made on time, or a debt that was already paid, showing up as still open. These errors can be dragging your score down right now without you even knowing it. Step 2. Dispute every single error. Write a formal dispute letter to the credit bureau. Under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, a federal law designed to protect you, inaccurate information must be investigated within 30 days, and if it can't be verified, it must be removed. This one step alone has raised credit scores by 20, 30, even 50 points for people who take the time to do it. Step 3. Attack your debt with a proven strategy. You have 2 options here. The debt snowball method. List your debts from smallest to largest. Pay minimums on all of them, and throw every extra dollar at the smallest balance first. When that one's gone, roll that payment into the next one. This builds momentum and psychological wins that keep you going. The debt avalanche method. List debts from highest interest rate to lowest. Attack the most expensive debt first. This saves you the most money mathematically. Both work. The best method is the one you'll actually stick to. Now, let me give you 4 tools that most people have never heard of, but that credit repair specialists use every single day. The first is the goodwill letter. If you have a single late payment on an otherwise solid track record, you can write a letter to the lender asking them to remove that negative mark as a gesture of goodwill. This works more often than people expect. especially if you've been a reliable customer otherwise. Lenders are people too. Second, the pay for delete agreement. When you're negotiating with a debt collector, you have the power to offer payment in exchange for them removing the negative entry from your credit report entirely. This is completely legal, but always get it in writing before you send a single dollar. Third, the authorized user strategy. If you have a family member or trusted friend with excellent credit, ask them to add you as an authorized user on one of their oldest, lowest balance credit cards. You don't even need to use the card. Just being listed on it can add years of positive payment history to your own report. Fourth, credit builder loans. Many local credit unions and online banks offer these specifically for people rebuilding their credit. The money goes into a savings account while you make regular payments, and you receive it at the end of the loan term. The payment history gets reported to all three bureaus. You're essentially paying yourself while building your credit score at the same time. Once you've cleaned up the past, it's time to build a stronger future. And the foundation starts with one simple rule: your credit utilization ratio. The golden rule is this: never use more than 30% of your available credit limit. If your limit is $1,000, keep your balance under $300. And if you want to seriously accelerate your score recovery, shoot for under 10%. A secured credit card is the single fastest tool to rebuild from a low score. You put down a deposit, usually between $200 and $500, and that becomes your credit limit. Use it for small, everyday purchases. Pay it off every single month, ideally before the statement closing date. After 6 months of consistent payments, most secured cards will upgrade you to a standard unsecured account and return your deposit in full. Set up auto pay for at least the minimum payment on every single account. One missed payment, just one, can erase months of progress. Don't let a forgotten due date be the thing that holds you back. Here's a realistic timeline you can expect. In the first 30 days, dispute errors get resolved, your utilization drops, and small wins start showing up. By months 3 to 6, consistent on-time payments begin stacking, and lenders start to notice. By month 12 and sometimes sooner, people who start with a 550 score regularly reach 680, 700, sometimes even higher. This is not magic, this is math, and math works in your favor once you know the rules. Your credit score is not a life sentence. It is a number, and numbers can change. Start with your free credit report. Dispute every error. Attack your debt with a proven strategy. Use the tools the industry doesn't advertise, and build new habits that stack positive momentum every single month. If this gave you real value today, hit subscribe. We publish new lessons on credit repair and financial freedom every single week. Your best financial chapter hasn't been written yet.